No idea what the weather's like outside. You are on the 3rd level of... No idea what the weather's like outside. The Tomb of the Nine
Chris
Gods.
isn't in the call.
Chris isn't in the call? On the 3rd
Nope.
level of... what the weather's like outside.
You haven't heard that little Dilbert either.
Is he on the...
He's in the game.
Is he? Yeah, he is in the game. We'll see if this works. If not, I'll have to hang up and call back. Or maybe he just hasn't picked up the phone yet. Maybe his headset isn't working.
Well, you had a week to get it right.
Hey, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Kirk, I thought you were going to get him, like, 3 or 4 new headsets for Christmas.
He's got a brand new headset. He just doesn't know how to operate it.
It's more principle of the matter now. He just refuses to operate it.
There he is.
Try again. I had Skype turned off.
So we're using Discord next week, right?
May or may not. I haven't got it working right yet.
How'd that go for you? Good?
Not yet.
So far, so good.
Did you like those server suggestions?
Oh, I hadn't tried them yet.
Oh, man, you're going to love it, dude. Yeah, I kind of missed I enjoyed the Robert Ducci one. Like I said, he spoke with a lot of candor, but...
Yeah, I was actually in that one because I had been invited to a game he ran because of judge rewards. So
right, okay.
I had Discord, and that was like the one group I was in. Actually, I was in 2 groups because I also ran in a game with someone who used Discord one time. I don't know how I reinvite.
And what's so great about Discord?
It's not Skype?
What's wrong with Skype?
One cool thing it can do is I can mute individual channels, and I can whisper to individual players.
Ooh, that is cool.
That's
You
kind of
can
neat.
control individual volumes, too, so...
Yeah.
I also find it to be less resource intensive, but Skype's gotten better with that, all in all.
I see Chris W. in the call.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
All right, awesome.
Oh, Chris.
What's up? Happy New Year.
Day 43, you are all max hit points. You have some of your hit dice, depending on how many you used on day 42. You probably have most of your charges, unless you use a lot of charges on day 42. Anyone need to roll for that?
No.
Okay.
I would have enough.
Then, you guys are in this hallway, this narrow hallway, running east to west. It branches to the main gallery to the north. To the west is a narrow tunnel. And there's a large room where you saw one of those wandering skeletons. Last time on day 42, you don't know if he's still there or not. And to the east is a larger room with, it looks like the floor is wet in there. And that's where you're at. You're in the Tomb of the Nine Gods. And this is what the bronze plaque said on this floor. I think Jazrith, you are leading the way. Where are you guys gonna? Or maybe it was actually Z.
Probably me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's redo some spells. So we can do some aid spells. We can do some death ward.
Yeah, I'll do a Death Ward on Z, and then 3rd level aid on the same people as before.
I will do a 2nd level aid on the people who are not subject to 3rd level aid. Which I know is one of them is me. I don't know who the other 2 are.
I think I was one.
Get a lot of feedback. I think it's maybe on Josh's channel. Maybe Casey's.
Tell me if you're hearing it after right now.
Nope, gone.
Is it back?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, then it wasn't me.
Okay. Okay, so the 6 aid spells are going. That lasts for the next 8 hours. You guys are setting off at 8 a.m. So it's day
So
43,
who got
8
who
a.m.
got what on that one, guys?
Okay, I'll type it out.
Feel a little creeped out getting Josh's aids.
Dusty Z and Jazz plus 10 current and max hit points. So you go to your token, increase your max by 10 and your current by 10, and the rest of you increase it by 5 each. Let's just do a recap on the floors you've been to. So let's go back to floor 1. I'll just move you back there so you can see what it looks like. You can zoom out all the way. That's what you've seen of floor 1. You did find a secret door over here that led down to floor 2, and of course the grand gallery led down to floor 2 as well. So down to floor 2, the grand gallery here. The secret stairwell came down into this workshop here, where tomb dwarves were crafting tomb guardians. You found a staircase that descends. You found an office of some sort of dungeon keeper here. Tomb
That's
of
the guy that was handsy.
Yeah, Tomb of Papazotl, Tomb of Dagnang, false tomb here, and then on level 3, Tomb of someone you don't know up here. You haven't explored that, even though it's cleared in the mapping. You haven't been into it. Tomb here of Almirage, or Aijin, which you guys have actually captured.
We got the item, but we
Yep.
didn't like do whatever was down there.
Some sort of strange trap contraption here. There was a tomb guardian with his hand on a lever. He's still there. You've left him, so he's still there with his hand on that lever. And then this room with the wooden platforms hovering in midair,
Oh, and the fucking skeleton down there.
and that skeleton who threw a dagger at your familiar.
We need to kill that skeleton, guys. Let's go.
All right. Peek around the corner.
Okay, so you see.
Z, that's not where the skeleton's at.
You see this room here. You see still puddles of water covering the floor of the hallway. At the far end, you see a rippling, transparent curtain of water filling a stone archway. Beyond the curtain, you see another hallway that looks like a reflection of the one you're in. The walls are slick with moisture and set with painted murals showing animal-headed humanoids in armor, most which brandish real weapons hanging on the walls. Figures on facing walls are perfect reflections of each other. South Hall figures from south to north, and it's opposite on the North Hall, are stork-headed males with hand axes. There's a 3-foot-high crawlway in the east wall, flush with the floor between the figure's legs. You see next lizard-headed females with maces, then panther-headed males with blowguns, then unarmed hawk-headed females, then goat-headed males with sickles, then frog-headed females with tridents. Any other
Walk through
spells you
water.
want to... Is there any other spells you want to cast?
Yeah, let me.
Like raries and all that good stuff. Because we should make sure we cover that too. Water breathing
Walk.
for everyone, raries for everyone, mage armor for Dusty. That gets your shield going. That's good. Any other spells for anyone?
I picked up, y'all. Let's see. I can fire off detect magic if you guys want. Still amount of time.
Yeah, I'll do that as well. So we have 2 of them.
Okay.
And I got Leo's hut. I mean, just in case we needed it.
All right. That's what you see. Lead the way, Z.
Okay.
It says walk through water with weapons in hand. I don't know if that's this one or not. That was
Okay.
one of the clues.
Okay. So.
But I wonder. Wait. I wonder if we have to hold the specific weapons as we pass the statues that are parallel to each other. So in order to pass the frogs, we need to hold a trident, etc., etc., etc.
So when it says most of which brandish real weapons hanging on the walls, there are weapons on the walls?
There are. They're hanging on the walls. They're tarnished, in poor condition, held in place with wire hooks.
And then in addition, there's the statues holding weapons.
No, the murals
The
are
murals,
drawn
sorry.
in such a way that they look like they're holding the weapons, but the weapons are real weapons.
Oh, the fuck? All right.
So we need the tridents to walk on water.
I don't think it'd be.
Well, there are 6 different. Well, one's unarmed. I don't know. Maybe we each pick up a different weapon. Might need it to walk through the water curtain.
Well, I mean, fuck it. I'll fly the owl up here, see what happens.
That's the way you use a familiar.
That's the way to go. All right. He flies through the water curtain there. He sees a mirror image of the hall. He sees an exit out this direction and a tunnel that direction. Again, between the feet of the stork-headed males with the hand axes. And when he crosses the curtain of water,
By bird.
This happens. A flood of water flows out from the curtain north and south, doing 11 bludgeoning damage to your owl and knocking him prone and sweeping him to the end of the hall. And even when he makes a save, he's dead. So the water does not come down the hallway you guys are standing in. So it smashes against the south wall there, and then you can see why the ground is all wet. And it's now pretty deeply puddled now, but you can see the water is leaking through various cracks and such in the floor. And so it'll be passable again shortly.
And that specifically happened when you went through the curtain of water.
When he passed under the curtain of water.
Well, let's go see what's in that hallway, Z.
Go up.
Okay, you see a crawlway. One of the normal crawlways in the place, 3 feet high, 2 feet wide. You can squeeze down it. You can see with your light source it turns after about 25, 30 feet.
Around the
Peeking around the corner, you see another room. And let's see, this room. A small, dusty room. Looks like nothing ever comes here. Would be a great place to make an extended rest if you need to in the future.
Cool.
Excellent. Let's do it.
It's almost perfect size for Lehman's Tiny Hut too, right?
yeah.
Let's see if we can go kill that skeleton. I reckon those things could connect.
Okay. And Tom, whenever possible, I'll be walking along the walls instead of the floor to
Sure.
in case my 22 passive doesn't find something.
Though to be honest, we literally have no reason to cross that room down south, as we could just go around the other way.
It's true. This is true.
But we should kill that skeleton.
Okay, so you come to where you can just peek around the corner. Make a stealth check. Okay,
It's a good check.
nice stealth there.
Yeah, very stealthy.
Good. Skeleton doesn't notice you, and it is standing on the wooden platform where you last saw it. Looks like it's kind of just walking around in circles on that platform.
Light him up, man.
Well, my radiant bolts don't go that far.
And that room again looks like this. You're standing by a statue that is 15 feet tall of a hulking fiend with furrowed wings and clenched fists. There's a torch bracket set in the wall to the south, lighting up the platform here. The wood platforms are just a 10-foot jump away to that first one. It'd be with a 12 strength, you can make that jump.
Hey, why don't I go around the other side and flip the switch and see what happens?
Okay.
Can one of y'all open this thing for me? I don't think I can do it by myself.
That little latch thing.
Yeah.
What is the strength for that?
Oh, well, more than I have.
Actually, it didn't have any strength requirement. You can slide it on up.
Oh.
You just have to get through there quickly because it slams back down after a minute.
All right, boom. So I'll come over here. I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, I better sneak. Where are y'all going to be?
You
when
gonna
we make
mage
this
hand that,
happen?
Dusty, or what do you?
You know, something. I don't know, mage handed or Bigby's handed or something.
Yeah.
Just watch your back.
Everyone else take up positions.
I'm going down there.
So Lala, you might want to stand by that big demon looking thing. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Tom, was there anything on the statue like switches, buttons, writing, any of that good stuff?
Negative. Let me see if any of your detect magic lights up. Okay, you got Kruger over there. Yeah, Kruger's detecting he's detecting magic. He focuses in his transmutation on the fists of the statue.
Magic fists.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
Can I climb up the statue and inspect the fists?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, you're detecting two things. You're detecting abjuration and transmutation on the wooden platform out there.
Dicks. It's not real.
So that's what you detect, and you can detect the same thing when you get close, Dusty. And no, you can't go and start searching it unless you want to risk being seen by the skeleton.
Oh, I want to sneak and attack you.
Oh,
Or hit
I'll-
the switch.
Oh, you talk about I said I'd like to climb up the statue and inspect the fists.
Right, I was talking to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
I'll
might see
try
that.
to do it stealthy.
Okay, go for it. You can
I'm
reach
gonna
the
sneak.
fists from the ground. They're within reach. Make your stealth check. Okay, you're good. They are closed, and looks like there's a seam, like they could be opened, but you don't see any mechanism or switch or way to open them. They're both the same way. They're both closed. With looks like seems like they could be opened.
I got this switch, guys. I'm gonna try to stealth up here and mage hand that switch open.
Okay, make a stealth check for me. Okay, you flip the switch.
That open the hands.
It starts
Whoa.
a powerful wind blowing through the hallway there. Let's see, pull levers. The statue unclenches its fists to reveal a marble-sized object in each. Howling winds fill the room. Everyone roll initiative.
You said it did open them, Tom?
Yeah, they're standing.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, good.
All right. Z. Let's see, when does this happen? On 20. I need to make a wisdom save DC 20.
You got this.
The wind's howling through the hall. Oh yeah, you make the
Oh,
save, no
no.
problem. That is it. You're the only person affected. So
And he
what do you
know
want
he
to
had-
do? So in each hand, you see. Let's see here. Oh, Dusty, Ijin is very happy that you pulled that lever.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a good thing to do. She was going to suggest that if you got into the room. Let's see here. Okay, so you reveal two marble-sized objects, one in each hand, and they are 1-inch diameter pearly white crystal eyeball in its left hand and a similarly sized scarlet crystal eyeball in its right hand. Alright, so Jazzareth, what do you want to do?
Jeremy.
Yep, I'm just gonna move it over here and look in the room and not do anything.
And Victor. Now these crawlways are not big enough to squeeze by each other, so you guys gotta clear that crawlway if you want Z to get back out of the room. And you're muted if you're talking to Victor.
Oh no, I'm not. I was looking at my spell or my log sheet. I will move back in case he wants to get out of there.
After Victor, Dusty.
Oh man, that skeleton's there, right?
Yeah,
God, I'm gonna light him up with the wand of wonder.
nice. So you target the
there,
skeleton? Right.
Yeah, yes sir.
Okay.
Targeting this guy.
So yeah, you click your guy and then click wand
You have it
W-wonder.
in here?
There's a little macro button for it.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Alright, you got a 62. Grass grows on the platform, covering the platform. So,
Now, is this the kind of grass we can smoke? Or...
maybe.
If it's California.
Then you can move if you like. Lolly, your turn.
Gonna make it.
I am going to.
I shout at him to clear the way.
You don't want to stay in the aura?
Ooh.
He can't move through my space. Is that what you're saying, Tom?
Correct. You have to get out of there. You can ready a move,
I'm
So
gonna
move
ready a
with him.
move for
Okay.
when he comes my way.
and you'll have to ready a move for when Kruger gets out of the way.
Um,
Come on, guys.
Well,
it's
I'm-
grass
I'm
on the
gonna-
field. Play ball.
I'm gonna grab the crystals.
Got it. You had hands free?
Well, I just got my staff.
Okay.
So, at 1-inch crystals, I imagine I can pick them both up with one hand.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're good at juggling two of those. About that
Yes.
size.
Yeah.
He puts one in his mouth
Yep.
quickly.
And then, can I ready a move then, since that's a free action?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no,
I'll-
it's not. Only getting one of them would be a free. The other one would be your action, so you won't be able to ready. Oh, no. What do you want to do? Want to grab them both and move as far as you can?
Yes, and I can't walk above them.
No, it's a crawlway.
Okay.
It is this big. Okay, so you're done. Kruger, your turn.
I guess I'll clear the way and move out as far
Okay.
as possible.
Skeleton's turn. Skeleton leaps over to the landing. You would think he'd have some difficulty with the way the wind's blowing, but it doesn't seem to affect him. And then he...
Can I use my readied action now to move out of the way?
I move closer.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Moves up to here, and let's see. Z, you can see it slide away a secret door and step through into a chamber beyond a secret door.
I shout, he went through a secret door.
We have Rory's. You don't have to shout.
I quietly shout through our minds.
It's like the bomber
I can imagine
pilots.
he just screaming in
Yeah.
all day. Not
Yeah.
casting this fucking spell.
Just exclude him from it. Tell him he's in it.
Yeah.
Okay, another save, Z. Oh, wow. With no bonus. DC 20,
dude.
wisdom save.
You got this.
Holy cow.
Holy cow!
All right, and then you get out, Z?
Yep.
Okay. You are out.
What would happen on the fail?
Well, I'll see if you want to go back in.
I'm not.
Okay. The wind's still howling in there. You could turn off with the mage hand, though, Dusty, if you like.
No.
Okay. Where to now? You got so you got these two items that you took off the statue. They look like this. Two little crystal eyeballs, about 1 inch in diameter.
Do they detect?
They do not.
Hmm. Do any of the murals in the water room, are any of them like missing eyes or have eye hole things?
Let's see here. So you guys go back to the water room? You don't recall. Seems like they all had eyes.
Hey,
Oh
Tom,
shit, you know what we didn't check? Hold on. Let me go turn that off. And why don't you go see if that demon statue had eyes? We didn't check that thing.
okay.
I mean, I'll only turn it back on if the skeleton shows up. Or
Yeah, because that worked for him.
Okay, you go
Yeah,
back there, turn it
he's-
off, and the demon statue does not have any like receptacles for those eyes. No.
I'll turn it back on.
Okay. Now where?
Uh.
Where to Z?
Now, is this walkway open to that room where it had the one, or the stone that looked like it was, you could see through it?
It's not. So on this side of that hall, there's the strange growths, the mold, and there's a hole cut into the floor. But where you expected to see a window on the right side of the hallway, there is none. It's just stone.
But it is open into that room.
It's open up into the room below it. Yes,
Okay.
I think
Not-
we need to go kill that thing.
not
in there.
north of it.
Like, I think that's like a one-way. It's gonna like spring that trap on us.
Okay. So, go kill it.
Now, let's back up here. Since you guys actually had to come through this room to get where you were, Kruger would have gotten range of detecting some more magic. So Kruger, from there, you can detect magic, and you zero in on it as being the mural of the unarmed hawk-headed females. And the magic on that mural is illusion.
Whoa.
Ooh, I'll go check it out.
Okay, your hand goes right through the mural, and there is a niche there in the wall. And resting on a pillow in the niche, you come away with a pale purple crystal eyeball.
So it's a three-headed monster, or three-eyed monster.
Yeah. And also you detect conjuration magic on the water curtain. But you probably have a good idea what that does.
You guys just want me to dispel that?
Will, should we take care of that armored guy and see what
Sure.
that room leads to first?
Yeah, we could always spell something later or not.
So we want to go ahead and eliminate this guy of his head.
Did the detect? I'm sorry, you guys may have already said this, and I didn't catch it, so which I apologize. But what was the deal with the orbs? Did we?
The eyes don't have any magic on them.
Okay, that's okay. That's why I didn't catch that.
All right.
No,
so,
what we detected was the fake wall.
Right, I did catch that part, but I was.
So if you recall, this Tomb Guardian made no movement when you guys were moving around the room, so you can get into position exactly where you want to be standing before you attack it, if you attack it.
Okay, Jazrith Kruger, do you want to be up front, and then I'll go up along the wall and hit him from up above you?
All right.
Before we attack him, why don't one of you just try to take his weapon?
I don't think that's going to work. We'll do that before we attack him, because that'll start the fight.
Okay.
They don't have weapons, they just have been using their fists. And their fists are gloved and mailed as part of their armor, and they have spikes and stuff on them.
Hey Victor, you're on
Chris, you're going to be in a different room.
I was trying to get up there. There wasn't any room, Cleet.
Cleat.
Alright, roll initiative.
Are your range attacks gonna work real well there, Victor?
Yeah, his will. He's a
Cool.
no, he's not a cross-border export, I don't think.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you are?
Here, switch spots with me,
Yeah.
Chris.
All right.
Yeah, give me some of that sweet aura.
Can I move? Switch spots with me, Jazrith.
Crossbow
What?
expert and sharp.
What?
So that I could take Shane out of the aura.
Oh.
Oh, Josh, one day you'll learn not to be an asshole. No, probably not. My bad.
The irony of that coming out of your mouth is not lost on any of us.
Oh, yeah.
Jazz, you're first.
Alright, we're just beating this thing down.
Yep.
Alright. Let's see. Flame blade, quarterstaff. Miss.
All right.
And bonus action attack number 2, 26 for 11.
That's a big hit. Magic bludgeoning, so that's good. After Jazrith comes the Guardian. He attacks back at Jazrith, multi-attack, and 2 slams. The first one's a 25 for 9 bludgeoning and 8 piercing. Second one's a 9.
Alright.
Z, your turn.
Let's attack that dirt bag. 21 for 11.
Got it.
27 for 12. He's got no health bar.
Good. I like it like that.
20 for 10.
20 for 10.
That makes it a mystery.
And sit lolly.
20 for 5. 19 for 10.
And Dusty.
I'll look knowingly at Kruger and cast Chill Touch on the bad guy.
16 missed. Dusty's done. Victor.
Miss. And 23 for 18.
Nice.
Oh, hold on. I get one more shot. And miss.
Kruger.
Sacred Flame. Or try to.
Got him. Maybe. I think, yeah, you're better than 14. 4 radiant. Okay. After Kruger is Jazrith.
Oh, we forgot. Is these the guys that fire jacks with their may not matter?
Back to me. Alright, so Green Flame Blade. Let's try this again. 18 for 17.
18 hit. Dropped him. All right.
Nice.
So now you stand in this room. Let me describe this room to you again, just in case there's anything you want to do here. 38A. There we go. So there's a lever there in the up position. The south wall is sloped and has a large rectangular window 5 feet wide by 7 feet high. The window looks into a hallway, through a rectangular hole in the hallway floor, and further down into a well-lit room shaped like a cylinder tipped on its side. Detect magic to detect transmutation on the window. And that's it. And you have, I think, pulled that lever down, and it closed the hole in the floor. So you couldn't see what happened after you pulled the lever down. The hole in the floor of the hallway closes when you pull the lever, sealing whoever might be in that tipped room into it.
Okay. Let's. Is there a way for us to wedge the lever in case another one of those guys come through? They wouldn't be able to trip it if we're in there.
Yeah. Consider it
We
done.
should check that skull to see if there's eye sockets on it.
There's
But,
done.
damn.
All right, let's go check this room out. Right.
We're gonna stick those balls somewhere.
All right, so you sink down through the floor of that room into the demon drum, shaped like a drum or cylinder lying on its side with its south end tapered toward a small stone door. Carvings of demons decorate the stonework with flickering flames in all their eyes. Those detect as evocation, the flames do, probably continual flame spells. And the door opens up easily enough. Inside, or through that door, that's where you saw the skeleton go, by the way.
Yep.
So why don't you guys get in
Yep.
position, just in case he's in there. And if you are in the room, we'll assume you're all in the room, so unless you stay in the hall. If you want to stay in the hall, just let me know.
If Dusty's in the hall, he's in the hall. I want to be able to run down here and
You're in the hall.
firebolt the guy as he tries to run away.
All right, you throw the door open, and that reveals this room beyond here.
Oh, shit.
That doesn't look like the skeleton. Oh, he's
Dad.
right.
There is a skeleton there, and there is also a golem there. But good news is that golem is not at your level. It's in a pit that's 15 feet down.
Let's throw the skeleton in there.
A 15-foot deep pit dominates the chamber. At the bottom of the pit, an 8-foot-tall clay figure stands motionless beside a stone treasure chest. A silver key hangs from a cord around the figure's neck. 2 9-foot-tall stone statues stand atop plinths on either side of the pit. A third plinth against the south wall stands empty. The west statue depicts a hooded and bearded male figure with his left hand held high, index finger pointed up. The east figure portrays an armored male knight, with his gauntleted right hand extended, its palm facing inward toward the knight. Let's see here. Make a religion check, everyone. That is intelligence.
Intelligent. Very religious.
I don't know jack shit about
Yeah.
religion.
All right, so those figures
Yeah.
are Victor and Jazrith can tell you they are gods.
Victor rolled the wrong thing.
Oh, he did. Okay. Well, one's the god of wizardry, and one's the god of courage and self-sacrifice. The god of wizardry is named Azuth, and the god of courage and self-sacrifice is named Torm. Your detect magic detects abjuration on the statues and evocation across the top of the pit. But you don't see whatever is causing an evocation. Papazodal,
Yep.
he tells you someone better go stand on that third plinth that must be empty for a reason.
I'm
Oh, you, dude. It's gotta
just
be.
right out of my mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he says command someone to go stand on that. Moa warns you that adamantine or magic weapons are needed to harm a clay golem.
Okay.
That's you, Chris.
Okay.
Victor. And Victor, you know you can be basically invisible at the start of every battle if you want to be.
I will be. Yeah.
Okay. That is it. Roll initiative because that skeleton's in there. He's not sticking around. Oh no, looks like he might be with a 3 initiative. Got 3 more initiatives to go.
Satali, you look like you could pass for one of these gods. Go stand on that mound over there.
I need 3 initiatives, please. I need Lolly's initiative. Unless maybe I rolled slow.
they're there.
Yeah, mine's in there.
You all rolled? Okay. Alrighty. First act is Z.
Go to there, attack this skeleton. Let's do this. Let's have him roll.
Okay, 9 bludgeoning. Oops. 9 bludgeoning and a con save. Alright, stun him.
Tom, can I just toss him down into the pit?
No. He's stunned. He's not paralyzed or anything.
Well, right.
Wait,
I
He's got
Can't
that
move
weird
it.
head thing, though, doesn't he? We need his head thing.
okay. Well, I'll attack again. 30 for 11.
That dropped him. Boom, and this head thing rolls against the corner of the wall. Alright. Out of combat. What do you guys want to do now?
Satali, come check this out.
Yeah, I raise my mace up in an obscene gesture.
Hold on a second, guys. So you said the abjuration here, right?
There's abjuration on the 2 statues.
Or across the top?
There's
Evocation.
evocation across the
Evocate.
top.
Evocation across. So I'll see if it's perhaps like a wall of force, keeping the golem down there. So I'll just tap it. I'll just tap it with my shield.
It is. Yes, there's a wall of force across the top.
Can I dispel that?
You can try.
Well, maybe we'll see if standing on the plinth gets rid of it.
Yes, Jazzer, come check this plinth out.
There's plenty of that to go around.
Sure, I'll go for it. No, I don't have Death Ward up. You do. Go stand on that.
Wait.
Fine. Much below my station, but I will do it.
Oh.
Nothing
You're not good
happens when
enough
you
for
stand on the
God?
plinth.
Oh.
Uh,
Not good enough.
Tap the. I'll tap the top of the to see if it's still there. The wall of force.
It is.
Okay.
Oh, you can also
Can we-
see down this hallway too. I should draw out that. There.
Sorry, I have to go take care of something. I'll be right back.
what's the statue pointing to? He's pointed up. The west statue, hooded beard male with his left hand held high, pointing up.
That's his like symbol of who he is.
Yeah, looking up, you don't see anything on the ceiling at all above him. Don't see anything he might be pointing to.
Well, how about the guy with his gauntlet extended? If we follow that out, anything?
Same deal. You don't see anything obvious that it's pointing towards.
Can
It's
one of you bigger?
is pointing basically at the other statue.
Okay, I'll hold both my hands out and point to each statue.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happened.
Can one of you big guys like rotate those statues? I'm sure I can't do it.
I'll go see if this one moves.
Okay, examining the statues. Yeah, it's set on a rotating spring-loaded gear.
Well, what?
The west will rotate to the right. Looks like it'll spring-load back when you do. And
if we
the
let
east
go of
looks
it?
like it will rotate also to the right. Both rotate clockwise, about 90 degrees.
Someone come rotate the other one so we can rotate them at the same time.
And I'll stay on the plinth. Can't be bad.
Sorry, I'm back.
Satali, if you can get down in case I have to make a save.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll get right next to you.
Kruger, come rotate the other one. You're strong, right?
No. I have a strength of 10.
That's right. It can't be
Why
that
doesn't
hard.
Sitlali do it? Because he can still get Z and Nior right
There
there.
you go.
Yep,
All right.
I'll do it.
We'll rotate them at the same time.
And everyone else pick guys where you want to be when they do that, please.
You guys might want to be in the room in case it shuts.
Oh,
No, I'm good.
Okay, good.
I'll be over here.
if I could feed this small shit.
Okay, let's see here.
Oh wait. Give me 1 sec, Tom. Shit. Kruger, can I stand there? Fine.
Okay, so you guys gonna try and push them to the side, push them at the same time? Rotate them at the same time?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Turns out the west one gets there a split second before the east one. The the golem teleports onto the plinth that Z's on. Z's pushed aside from the plinth, and then the east one makes contact, and the golem teleports back into the pit.
Wait a minute. Wait. What if we do one, and then Z jumps on top of him, and then we do the other one, and Z will teleport back in with him?
That sounds like a great idea.
Well,
Just teleport it out, beat it down, then we can teleport somebody in there to look
Yeah.
at the chest.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if anybody's going in the pit, it's the thief who can open chests, Dusty.
I'm not a thief.
He's a
dude.
wizard. But
Yeah.
it's like
Oh.
a thief.
Oh shoot, yeah, that was
He's a gnome.
that was
Same
the thief.
thing.
That was, yeah, he's short. They
Yeah.
open
So-
chests.
short.
So let's rotate the left one first and bring him up and whip his ass.
So racist.
All right, get everyone get where they want to be, so when he comes on out,
Mage lives matter.
Move back one. Yeah.
Mage life, man. We got this. Gonna light you up, sweet cheeks.
So initiative, Tom.
Yeah, roll initiative, please.
I bet fighting this is the best way through this puzzle too.
It's always the best way. Don't you know that?
Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
You should rod it.
Dusty,
Do
go
it,
for it.
rod.
Wanda Wonder.
Boom, do it.
100.
That can't be good.
Petrify. Petrify. No, I thought I
65.
saw 100.
65. I think
I
that's
saw
grass
100
again.
on the-
Is that grass?
Oh, disappear. Let's see. Object of DM choice disappear into the ethereal plane must not be worn carried in 120 feet of target and no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. Wow. Object of my choice disappear into the ethereal plane.
Can that object be the golem?
Oh, but neither worn nor carried.
Yeah.
I mean, that golem could totes be an object.
It's,
Let's see. Wait, does it come back?
I don't know. Unless I'm reading.
I was like, because if not, I can totally the chest, the one that sends us in there.
It's
the one
gonna be
that
random.
brings us back out.
It's going to be my choice, and it's going to be random. Okay, object of my choice disappear into the ethereal plane must not be worn carried 120 feet of target and no larger than 10 feet in any dimension.
Bye, Kirk.
He's not an object.
Despite how you treat him, he's so good.
Not just meat, Chris.
What did I tell you about talking?
Damn. Oh shit.
I'm verifying that if it comes back or not.
I don't see.
That rod is everything I wanted a wild mage to be.
Neither worn nor carried. 120 feet to the target. Okay, so you guys are carrying everything you picked up. So now that's going to go. No more than 10 feet on the side. What is that sound? Is that mine?
Huh?
Oh, wait, never mind. I just turned the volume way up is all. Okay.
I think the only thing that could be is the golem. He's gone. See ya.
No,
Well, it doesn't say you have to have line of effect. I mean, so
no,
it could be
it's
other
120
things
feet
like
of you. It could be anything.
It could be that skull behind
There's
us.
a
it could
jillion
be
different
water.
things, yeah. Okay. Something disappears. You don't see what it is. So that's done. After Dusty.
There is no part of this. I don't think this is the best adventure we've ever had.
Just ridiculous shit.
Just so
Victor.
Now, Victor, I think you have advantage on your first attack.
You're invisible. Yeah, except the golem
Yeah.
might have blind sight.
Is the oh, okay, so the golem did not disappear.
He did not. No, he's still there.
All right, then I'm gonna try to give him a taste.
All right. 23 hit.
For 21.
Nice. Do you hunters mark him?
No.
Okay.
14 probably misses.
14 hits actually.
21. Oh, I'm sorry. I told you 21 before. It should have been 20.
Yeah.
I get that you said that. Okay, and then 17 for 22.
17 for 22. Got it. Let me check on that. To answer your question, that is up to you, the person who just whispered to me.
Okay.
You didn't have to respond, and I know who it was.
Oh.
After Victor
And
is Z.
now all we do too.
Gollum, you could have bowed before me and been my servant.
Oh shit.
28, that's a nice hit for 10 with your magic bludgeoning staff.
Let's see. Let's
Stunning strike
see
for
if you can be
15
stunned.
con save.
So Z, did you have a second quarterstaff that I'm using, or are you
Yes.
using your quarterstaff? Okay.
No, yes, I've got a second.
He's got a staff of striking. Stunned. Stunned him.
Damn, son.
20 for 14. And 23 for 6.
Got him.
And come over to there. On the wall.
Jazzareth, your
Done.
turn.
All right. Step forward
22 hit.
for 15 and 6, 21. And then bonus action 28 for 10.
And then sit lolly.
All right, move to there. Mace. 23 for 5. Crit, and I'll do a level 1 Divine Smite.
Josh,
Do you not see his health bar?
Josh.
Yeah,
I do.
was
I'm
gonna
just
say,
kidding.
for both. You
Someone
want to
just
divine
choked on
smite
it.
both of his hit points?
I was afraid it was more than 6 hit points. I
He's
mean, I saw
stunned. It doesn't matter.
All right, fair enough. I won't do the Divine Smite.
You sure? Is that your final answer?
Just wanted to be sure. But yeah, that's fine.
That's funny. Okay, that takes him out.
You know what? I was. Yeah, sorry.
It's a good thing we stunned it and killed it. Clay golems, especially with Death Curse, are not funny.
Oh yeah, no, that's good that you did that.
Why? I really wanted to see it hit someone so I could get some research done.
It does 60 magic
Reduced.
bludgeoning and max hit point reduced by damage taken until greater restoration similar.
Oh,
So
wow.
all damn,
Except with Death Curse,
nothing comes back.
Oh,
So all damage he would have done would have been permanent.
if you failed your save.
So thank you for stunning.
Yes. Okay. So.
hit the other.
Oh,
statue.
and he had a silver key around his neck, so you take that treasure.
Yep.
And
Someone should take that. It's gonna go down in that chest.
Yeah, I've got it. And you want to turn it, Satali? See if I teleport down. I'll put it around my neck just like the golem.
you teleport down.
Okay, guys, we're faced with the real choice here.
If he dies of starvation, does he come back because of Death Ward?
I'll check the statue or the chest for traps and then try unlocking it.
Okay, no traps. The key unlocks it. Inside is 2 1-inch diameter glass eyeballs resting on a red cushion, one pale green and the other pink.
So we that's 5 now. Okay.
Yeah.
Jazrith, you want to
Yep,
go to the statue?
I'll rotate it.
You're back out.
And let's go down this hall. to
All
the
right.
west.
At the end of that hall is a doorway,
That's awesome, guys.
and
Shit. I really hope we didn't disappear one of those eyeballs that we needed.
that is funny.
We didn't, but we did now.
Well, you did now.
I was like, man, that's a really good idea.
You're lucky there's a whole bunch of objects nearby you. So I'm going to roll randomly when it comes time. But your chances are pretty good you're safe. Let's see here. 40, okay, the door. The corridor ends in a large door with a round mirror set into its surface. 10 circular indentations, each about an inch across, surround the mirror.
Oh, do we look like those eyeballs might fit in those
Yeah.
indentations?
They do.
So we
Okay,
don't
so
have
we
to
got to
do that.
find. Yeah, we got to find 5. So we've got to go back to the water room. Is I think the only thing left. Correct?
No. There's a whole fucking sarcophagus room we haven't checked out. North of the boarhead that tried to eat me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got that room.
Bad loot. Let's go.
Good. We'll go to that room.
Let's see here. I need to catch back up on what you guys have killed. You killed a clay golem.
Skeleton.
Oh yeah, 50 XP's there.
An adult
Yeah.
red dragon.
It could be that could make or break it.
That could do it. And a tomb guardian. Okay.
Don't forget the dragon turtle.
And this room. This room. This one's got a lot of stuff going on. It's got a portico jutting out from the far wall, beneath which there's an unadorned stone sarcophagus. It's got 4 ceramic frog masks hanging in niches around the sarcophagus. Beneath those, you see humanoid bones strewn across the floor. To the east, there's a large carving of a tentacled frog monster squatting above a shrine. Offerings lie on a shelf before it, and there's a list of offerings that are lying before it. And there's 4 rectangular frescoes adorning the adjacent walls, and there's the frescoes. Detect magic detects abjuration and evocation on the sarcophagus. None of your spirits give you any guidance. And that is it.
Where's the frog dude? Which god was the frog demon?
Kubazan.
Ask Jeremy.
Ask
The
me.
Kubazan, the frog emote.
the left top looks like we got to put the mask on. There's 4 of them. Is that 4 of them? Yeah, 4 ceramic frog masks. I'm gonna walk along the walls around and grab a frog mask.
You got one. Nothing happens when you take it.
Okay, I'm gonna put the frog mask on.
Nothing happens.
Well, shall I toss the 5 coins on the left top one, like it says?
I think didn't we decide what we were going to do was what each of them says? So do we have the other stuff we need?
I don't think any of us carry around Hevis chickens.
Well, we have Dusty's chicken that can become headless.
Those just poof when you kill them. They're not actually
Yeah.
chickens.
And Tom, the offerings, are those items actually there?
Correct.
Or is it just a depiction? Okay.
No, they're there.
Okay, so everybody, who else? Who's the other 3 people putting masks on?
I don't know if we need masks on.
Well, the left top says is wearing a mask.
Yeah,
and
I
they
think
all say
of
wearing a
them-
mask.
Yeah, I think we all need to wear a frog mask, but we also all need to do what it is they're doing in the thing.
Yeah. So,
We need a chicken
uh,
or something to sacrifice.
well, there's a bowl with copper bowl with rat bones in it. So let's try that.
Well, I don't think I think we just need an animal to sacrifice. Like, I think we need to get a live animal and kill it.
We've seen a bunch of those down here.
Yeah.
Do we see
You
any
know-
rats down here?
Well,
Yeah, you
I
do.
do know somebody that
rats
can
down
summon an animal. Oh.
We'll catch
Have
one.
your
Yeah, you-
have your owl catch a rat.
Yeah, you can catch a
His,
rat.
his owl's dead.
Oh, that's right. His
You
owl's
know
dead.
what?
You catch a
I-
rat. That's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna catch a rat. I'll
got a rat.
sacrifice the rat.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut its head off. And then I'm going to
You're far too eager.
yeah. This is gonna be great.
So who else is putting the masks on?
Which one's the frog one? Or the right top?
I grabbed the gold, so I've got a frog mask on. Left top. Is this the left top, Tom? Right here? I guess we don't need necessarily need. Maybe we need to do it. Tom, the dotted line, is that like a what?
The dotted line is like a little portico. So the shrine is right here where Sitlali's at. The left top and left bottom murals are right here where Sitlali's at. And the right top and right bottom murals are right here where Sitlali's at.
Oh, okay.
They're all over here by the shrine.
Okay.
I'd hold on.
Oh, so this is right. Got it. Got
Yeah.
it.
Looking at the
All right.
shrine, the right ones are south and the left ones are north.
Who
I'll
else is
be
wearing a
be
mask?
killing.
All right, Jasmine will eat the bug.
Nice.
One more.
Kruger will do the candle,
Okay.
wherever that is. I think it's right there.
You perform the rituals as they shown there. Is that your plan?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. When you
Did we
finish,
do it right?
the sarcophagus lid unlocks and slides open. Looking inside, you see the bones of a frog moth.
I don't know. I was holding that. I was holding out for the flail snail, but
It's got a pair of leather bracers adorned with carvings of frog moths and 20 brittle arrows in a rotted leather quiver.
Ooh.
Detect,
Bracers.
detect magic detects transmutation on the bracers.
Who doesn't have one yet?
Kruger and
Jazrith.
Jazrith.
I don't know.
Bracers. I bet they're like awesome bracers of defense. You
Yeah.
should totally take them.
Of which I wear armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally help those two.
Or
Bracers of defense that stack with armor.
It
That's
could be
what I bet
bracers
they
of
are.
archery too.
yeah, bracers
Oh, I
with a
bet
bunch
they
of
are.
arrows and a quiver.
Yeah, Chris, bracers of archery.
All right, I'll. Well, but will I have?
You'd like that a lot better than that pussy inside you right now.
I'm gonna.
He's
I
had that
really
pussy all his life.
really thinking about. Shane, will you
Satoli,
really give
you've
me?
gotta-
Will you really
gotta-
give me 10? Will you really give me $10 if I kill Josh?
that's a standing arrangement. No, Dusty's going to tell you not to touch it. Dusty's had a very negative experience touching one of these things
Yeah, I'm
after already
I have too.
having a friend, and that's a real bad idea.
Oh no! I tell him not to listen to that wuss.
What does the entity inside me say, Tom?
No, don't touch that.
Yeah, of course he's
I
going
will
to say that.
I will help you against the Sararak. You don't need Kubazan.
You can't believe that. Think of the
Kubazan
party.
is a dumb grunt anyway.
So he'd go perfectly with you.
Is that whose enemy is Kubazak? I can't remember. Or the Froghemoth.
Yeah.
The monkey.
Yeah.
Kruger, Jazrith, Victor.
No, I'll pass.
I can't do it.
I'll
Guys,
do it. We got to do it. Someone's got to do it.
All right.
Kruger.
Kruger, you doing it?
Yeah.
All right.
Chris, I told you Casey's got nuts.
The bracers
These
glow as
nuts.
watery light ripples across the walls. A monstrous tentacled shadow rises from the sarcophagus, and the air fills with the stench of a swamp. A rumbling voice echoes through the tomb. You are brave to summon me. Together we will crush the Undying One. If you want to resist, make a charisma save. If not, you are possessed by Kubazan. So, Kubazan, he is... This will not be good for your deity. You're going to have a hard time keeping the spirit happy. Kubazan is... the male Froghemoth. He's chaotic good, wild and spirited. I'm fearless and not afraid to take great risks. And Papazotl is your enemy, and you have a 23 strength.
Well, that worked
Oh.
out nicely.
Wow.
And the bracers are bracers of archery, which you're immediately attuned to. Do you have an attunement slot open?
I don't have a single magic item
All
yet.
right, so you got bracers of archery. You get you're now proficient with a longbow and a short bow, and you do +2 damage on ranged attacks with such weapons. And your
I
skin.
give him my.
Oh, you're giving him your longbow? Nice.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
not
give him
going
my
to use it.
longbow.
And your skin is
I've got a
disturbingly
10
moist.
dex.
You stay
You get
moist.
a
all
+2
moist.
damage.
On the inside too.
I will whip out my mace, though. That's suddenly useful.
Yeah, with a 23 strength.
Wait, that's kind of funny. The bracers of archery, which is all dex based.
I know. Why did they do that? That's
Strength.
awful weird.
That's that's odd.
Doesn't make sense.
All right, so now it's back
Well,
Moist all the time.
to water chamber. I think
Sure.
that's all we got left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and those arrows
Well-
that are in there, they're pretty useless. They're brittle. It looks like they'll break the first time you use them. So that's the only treasure that was there, the bracers. Okay, water room it is. Back to water room.
Well, don't forget
Remind
the
me,
rat
what
boat.
was in the? Remind me again. What was in the illusion? The niche illusions.
That's where you found the eye.
Eyeball.
Oh, we got another eyeball there.
Yep.
What about these niches here? Niches.
That's where the Tomb Guardians were. You searched them. There's nothing there.
Where was the deal that said we need to walk with the weapons drawn?
The bronze placard says that. That's in the Grand Gallery. You can also review those in your handouts anytime. There are handouts 1, 2, and 3 of the 3 different plaques that you've
Hey,
seen.
check it out. Right the gods. Or is this the
Um,
walls of history that tell all?
Walk through water. Okay, so Tolly, do you want to be right behind me?
If I just dispel it if you want.
Why aren't we grabbing weapons off the walls?
Oh, the weapons on the walls. Okay, I'll grab. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
taking one.
And actually, why don't we have one person try that and the rest of us stay in the hall to see if they make it through without triggering a wave instead of all of us getting caught in it?
Kruger grabs a mace and walks through with the mace.
Nice.
Where you want to be when he does that, Z?
Uh,
Are you gonna let him show you up, man?
All right. Kruger, you walk through the thing, and you are hit by the flood. 18 bludgeoning and a 15 strength save. Which is going to be much better all of a sudden. Do you know how to change that in your character?
No.
No? Okay, so that 8, you're normally a 10, 23 is plus 6, that 8 becomes a 14, so it didn't quite make it still. So you took 18 bludgeoning, you're pushed against this wall here, and prone, and then the water starts to dissipate.
So that was not the answer.
Nope.
I'll grab a trident.
Okay.
And do it.
Okay.
Why not just dispel it?
I assume you're out. You know, you don't have to wait for them to say yes to that. You can just say, I dispel it.
Yep.
Through you go. And nothing happens. Z.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. I'm going to go get the other trident.
Okay. Through you go, nothing happens. And the room beyond is this mirror image of the room you're in.
Tom, were there only 2 tridents?
There were only 2. There's also 2 on this side, too.
Can we toss them back through?
Do you toss them back through?
I'm going to
can-
go get
You
one.
can, you can carry it since there's 2 on that side. You can just carry them back and forth, and
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do.
This is going to be like the fox and the chicken.
you just carry them both through, give them to one person, and you both walk back through, hand it back over, carry it through, carry it back
Yeah.
through.
So just like before, there's
What he
another
meant
illusion.
is that if he's alone with someone, he's gonna eat them.
Kruger, make a concentration check for your illusion. I mean, your detect magic.
Yeah, I can just recast it next
That's
time.
down. So well, it takes 10
no big
minutes. I'm not sure you want to wait for 10 minutes, but
Is there another eyeball in there, Tom?
yeah, there is. Yeah.
Okay, we'll take it. So that's 6. The narrow hall or I'll go to the narrow hall.
All right. Let's see here. You notice the narrow hall turns a corner right up here, and then you notice a seam in the floor. There's a narrow seam in the stonework right after it turns to the north, and you can deduce that the seam represents a point where 2 sections of tunnel can detach from one another. And you can see another turn up ahead. There.
Can I see any type of something that causes it to trigger?
No.
Do I feel like I could wedge it where it won't do that?
No, you have a... Well, you don't know.
I told Dusty to come up and look at this, see what he can make of it.
Same thing as you. There's a seam,
Okay.
represents a point where 2 sections of tunnel can detach from one another. So
Like
it's like the
it-
tunnel
like
could
it could
slide
rotate.
up or down or left or right or rotate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go the other way for
Okay.
now.
All right. The other direction is a hall going to the north. Hall to the right with a door. Okay. You see a peephole up ahead about here, about 5 feet off the ground, right there, just before the passage turns to the left, and then there's a door right here.
I'll be up on the wall and peek around from up top, the top where if somebody was watching through, they wouldn't expect somebody to look.
Okay. So the peephole is carved into the stone wall at a height of actually 6 feet. Looking through it, looks like it's got magnifying lenses, and you have a clear view of a gold medallion and a hieroglyph on a dial behind it. The hieroglyph shows a vulture, and it's similar in depiction to the vulture in this room over here.
Okay.
So you're
Vulture is
looking,
the first step.
looking through there.
Oh, I think what we need to do, one person looks through there, and then use Rari's. So I'm gonna. I think I know how to do this. You keep looking through there, and I'm gonna go through and start walking on them.
Sure.
All right,
Okay.
coming around the corner, you see a stone block. The quarter ends at a block of stone on which is painted a 7-foot-tall jackal-headed humanoid. All around the figure are carvings of locusts. Around the jackal's neck is a real gold medallion. It is 6 inches in diameter and engraved with the face of a horned devil, its mouth agape. Visible through the mouth of the medallion is a clay dial etched with hieroglyphs. Only one is visible, a vulture. The others are hidden by the medallion. Looks like one of the locusts with a close inspection is actually a button you could press.
I push it.
All right, the stone sinks into the floor, and now you see the chamber. You see the dwarf there in the chamber.
Can I take the medallion?
No, it's actually built into the statue.
Okay.
Let's see, the tomb. 4 torches illuminate the stone sphinxes crouched in the corners of this 15-foot-high room. Torches cast flickering light across hieroglyphs carved into the tiled floor. At the center of the room, a golden-laid funeral barge stands atop a 3-foot-tall stone dais. A shaft opens in the ceiling directly above the barge, while to the south, a corridor is visible through a set of fangs carved into the wall. The skeleton of a dwarf sprawls on the floor east of the barge, clad in tattered yellow turban and dusty chainmail.
Okay.
Satali, as much as I'd like to watch you do something stupid, I should probably go in there, because if that seals back up, I can climb out, and it's going to be hard for you to.
Okay, that's fine. I know what to do though. So you go ahead and go in there, and I'm going to let you know which ones to step on.
Okay.
Can we still see the medallion through the peephole now that the rock went away?
No.
No, but as soon as he goes in there, I expect the rock.
Yeah,
to come back up.
I'm assuming. Tom, what's to the north in that little crawl space?
Crawlway. Just turns corner pretty quick.
Okay. So, all right, I'm gonna go through.
Okay. Step
Beyond
on
the
the
vulture?
there. Okay, when you step on the vulture, let's see here. The stone rises back up behind you, sealing you in the chamber. Satali, you see the dial turn from the vulture to a serpent.
I tell him the serpent
Okay.
is the
Okay.
next one.
Okay, I'll get all the goodies off the corpse.
Okay. You gather everything off the corpse.
Yeah.
And you said the serpent next.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
and then through Rary's telepathic bond, I also start sending you pictures of hairy naked men in my mind.
Oh, so just like
Your ability to recall those.
Yeah.
Bill is
Okay, what's the next one?
Next one's a door.
We all immediately know why his iCloud account got shut down.
the next one is a what?
A
Tom?
door.
Okay.
Then a reed.
That's like a,
Then a scarab.
oh,
shit.
shit.
I get a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, never know. Then a foot.
Okay, go back to the read. Go back to the read. Or no, see if you could hop over to.
I'll just hop over.
And then a urn.
Oh shit.
You earned that.
All right.
Do it. Hey guys, good thing we busted that gold sarcophagus.
Yeah, the sarcophagus that you guys still have in your possession opens up.
Hey, we solved it.
You solved
Yep.
it. And the stone block sinks back down into the floor, and you can basically walk back out.
Okay.
All right, and let's see what you found on the dwarf. The dwarf had on him. That's the sarcophagus. Dwarf. Yeah. The yellow turban is set with a peridot gemstone with 500 gold. The belt pouch contains 500 gold piece diamond. There's a raised dead component if you ever need one. And also you could use it for other things These you need diamonds for. 2 1-inch diameter crystal eyeballs. So now you got 2 more of those eyeballs.
So that's 8.
35B, 2 eyes. And 1 dark blue. Oh, one's dark blue, one's vibrant purple.
Okay.
Okay.
Check the door, listen, open.
No sound. Inside, you see this.
Guys, I think we should try to talk to this man. Oh, fuck. That's a shadow or a shade or something.
Let's see here. This chamber contains a stone font filled with a steaming green liquid. Beyond it, a shadowy figure stands at an open door on the far side of the room. The figure's back is towards you. The door's open, so you can see that the room beyond that door is just a little dusty hallway, disused hallway, that goes about 10 feet and then ends in a blank wall.
Try to make it where your shadow's drinking from the fountain.
Okay.
We just need 1 orb, right?
Satali, scoot up. We need 2.
I count 9. Didn't we get 3 out of the treasure chest?
No.
We only
2.
got 2 out of the treasures? Oh, okay. I thought you said 3.
They were up to
Scoot up.
3. That's when you got
Oh,
two,
up
to
to
3.
3.
Yeah.
Scoot up 1 more, Josh.
Oh, does that mean there was only 1 in that treasure chest?
So hold up, Kirk. Stop.
Okay.
Stop. So you step to here. The shadow steps to
Okay.
there. Still facing away from you.
So I step back, it scoots up.
It steps back, still facing away from you.
Oh, we need
I'll
to
rotate, I'll turn around. Oh, we
have
got
the
to.
shadow drink. Have the shadow drink.
Okay,
Oh,
so
you
I'll
just did,
pretend
Shane.
like I'm drinking.
Have a drink. No, turn around and then have a drink.
And turn around.
Turn around and pretend like you. Okay, you turn around.
Yep.
The shadow turns around. Let's see here.
And disintegrate. That's gotta be it.
All right. The shadow turns around, and you guys want to see what it looks like, Sit Lolly? Or are you averting your eyes from it?
Oh, yeah, I'm not looking at it.
Not gonna look at it? How about you, Jazrith?
Are we not?
What was
Are
that?
we not supposed to? Are we not supposed to look at it, guys?
Why not? Up to you.
I-
You gonna look at it or not?
No.
I'm
Nope.
watching Z.
Dusty, you gonna look at it or not?
There's no reason not to look at that. Yeah.
You do? Okay. You see a horrific visage locked in a silent scream. Make a wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
Nice.
And it's magical effects, so you get your advantage. Oh, shit.
Good. Advantage helped a lot.
That's a 4, 5, 6, and 5 more from Solali's 11. You drop to the ground. Dead. Not dead, but at 0 hit points.
Did I actually take damage or did I just go to zero?
No, you just go to 0.
Okay.
Drop
So
to 0.
then my ward would still be there?
I would think so, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna,
So, Sidlala, you can stop that right away. Z, you can, and then the rest of you can not look at it anymore. And Z, you can have a drink. Is that your plan?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. After it drinks, takes not much time to sate its thirst. Let's see here. Yeah, like 8 rounds, it drinks it all up, and then it disappears. And inside the font, you see a 1-inch diameter eyeball made of incandescent orange crystal at the bottom.
Someone was watching Harry Potter when they wrote this dungeon.
Is this a Harry Potter thing? I've never
Remember
seen
when
Harry Potter.
Dumbledore had to like drink all the poison to get the?
Before we go down in the, I'm going to go back into
Hey,
the
let's,
tile
let's
room.
actually take a break here. I get
Okay.
kids off to bed and be a good time. So come back at 30 after.
Aren't they on school break?
Tomorrow, man.
They, yeah, they are actually. So they're gonna hate it when I tell them it's bedtime.
Well, they
All right.
still have
All right.
break. They don't start back tomorrow.
They don't start back till like Thursday.
Till the 9th.
Holy shit!
Yours are the 9th. Holy cow!
Yeah,
All right.
the 9th for Blaze. I'm back. Anybody else still here?
So anyone do anything fun for New Year's Eve?
Got drunk.
How is that different from any other night?
Actually, I only drink once, twice a week.
Just on days that end with Y.
No, just some game nights and then Saturday night.
All right. So you had just had the thing drinking. Dusty went down. So Lolly, how much healing do you have, Dusty?
Give him none. I got him.
How much healing do you give him, Kruger? Just one.
I would pop my
Preserve life.
call it? Yeah, preserve life and give him up to half.
Nice.
Or 40.
So you're up to half, Dusty, and just stood up when combat starts.
What's the max?
40.
40.
Victor, you hear Tomb Guardians coming, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you see them when they get here.
Okay.
All right, roll initiative, everyone. First to react is Victor.
All right. I am gonna yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast bonus action Hunter's Mark. And put that on the one to the right, and then give him a couple tastes. 20 for 26.
That is a hit.
And 23 for 27. And then could I move into this room or no?
Nope, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares of movement to get to that room.
Oh, he's got.
Oh, hold on. I can move without, unless.
Oh, you're a ranger, right? High enough ranger
Yeah.
to ignore difficult terrain. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares of movement.
You know what? I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go right there.
There. Okay, Guardian's turn.
Let's see.
This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kruger. Miss. Kruger hit for 19 bludgeoning and 6 piercing. Kruger, your turn.
I'm going to bravely dodge and plug this hole.
Z, your turn.
Go up on the ceiling, attack that tomb guard. Miss.
Dork.
29 for 11. And 16 for 11, miss, I think.
Yeah, miss.
Come back to there, done.
And Dusty, your turn.
I'm gonna stand up and fire bolt him.
20 is a hit for 8 fire. Oh, he doesn't like that. Doesn't like the fire. Fire back. After Dusty, Jazrith.
Ready to attack and tell Kruger to move behind me.
After Jazrith, the second Guardian. Goes berserk. Attack nearest creature it sees. If none, near enough to move. Okay, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Attacks this other Guardian. Slamming it, missing it, slamming it, hitting it. For 17 magic piercing and 4 bludgeoning. That's 21. And then Sitlali, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna throw my dagger at that one. Where's my dagger? Do I not have a macro for my dagger anymore? Oh, I lost my dagger when all my metal went away.
You got a cantrip?
Alright. No, I'm a paladin. I have nothing. I'm going to do my. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna use my channel divinity. I think. Double check my new channel divinity. Sorry, I had planned on throwing a dagger. I forgot about the dagger. All right, I'm gonna do Nature's Wrath. Oh, I think that's a 10-foot range. Is that right?
Did you just use a tool to determine if they were 10 feet away or not?
No, I did. I did. I don't know. I not because I meant to. It's just because I was sitting there delaying while I'm thinking in my head. Yeah, that's a 10-foot range. That's not gonna work. Fuck. All right. I guess I'm going to sit here and jerk my.
Victor.
Shane.
All right, the guy I have Hunter's marked.
Okay. That's
24.
That is a hit.
22 for 24.
Still up.
26 for 24.
Dropped him.
And then bonus action, hit the other guy and miss.
And don't you have something where if they're within 5 feet of each other, you can attack both?
Yeah. Would that give me a fourth shot or not?
Yeah, it would. Makes one of your
All right,
shots
then.
attack 2 of them. But that missed.
All right, then. Yeah.
Okay, Guardian's turn. Attacking Kruger. It has disadvantage for multiple reasons. 12's a miss, 16's a miss, and then you guys will finish it off before it goes again. All right, 2 Tomb Guardians go down. One went berserk and attacked the other one. That's weird.
We don't know why that happened.
No, it just went berserk all of a sudden. Okay, where to now?
I'm gonna go up around this and see if they.
Before we go any further, you going to heal Dusty anymore, or are you good there, Dusty?
I'd love some more healing, y'all.
I've got some prayer of healing I could do.
Okay.
That would just get both of us back to full, I'm sure, because I need quite a few hit points as well.
I don't think really anybody.
Oh wait, no,
else...
not prayer of healing. I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, that would only heal. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of like Aura of
Vitality.
Yeah, the Paladin one.
So you going to do anything, Kruger?
Yeah, I'll do Cure Wounds first level on Dusty.
Okay.
I'll see if we need any more after that.
Okay.
I'm down 42.
Oh, really?
All right.
Wow.
I'll slap him in the face and give him 15.
Oh, wow. Okay, nice. It's 28 total.
Yeah, that's actually quite decent.
Okay. Anything else, or are you ready to go?
I'll do a Cure Wounds on myself as well.
Okay. All right, where to, Z?
Up around this northern. Yeah. Follow it around. I'm assuming they'll can.
It does. And there's a seam on the floor right after this little zigzag.
Around the bend here.
Right here, yeah. So there's a seam right here. And there's a seam right here.
Yeah, no. Let's check that little room where the behind the shades.
Oh, you did?
We did that.
You did,
Oh,
it's
okay.
clear.
Well, we have enough eyes now.
No, we're 1 short. We've got 9.
Yep, you're at 9 right now.
I think we should. You want me to go down there? Or can we put something down there to see if it triggers it?
And there's a
Obviously, it's got to be a trap of some sort.
yeah. That's